Hi everyone, it's the Escape Room couple here. We're in Milton Keynes. It's a lovely sunny day. It's very, very windy, but
a bit chilly.
And a bit chilly, but sunny nonetheless. So we're in Milton Keynes today.
Yes.
And what are we doing today?
We are playing a room called Sabotage. So this is a train themed escape room, which is right up the street.
Yes.
So there is, rumour has it that the driver has gone missing. They're not quite sure why. The train's barrelling down the railways at X miles an hour, and you've got an hour to stop it before you're all dead, basically.
Looking forward to this one. See you on the other side.
As you can see, we made it out. And
Choo-choo!
this one I think is probably going to score quite highly for Mr. over here, because it's something that he very much likes.
It was good. It was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what did we think? So, let's go gameplay.
Gameplay was excellent. This one in Milton Keynes is unique. You will not find it anywhere else. And it's based on Wolverton being the place where they have the Queen's carriage still. Yes. And so they kind of base the theme around that, and I really like that.
I love it when they do that, when they're tied, because it makes it very unique, very special, and it's not something that's like, oh, it's exactly the same as everywhere else.
That's it. And the thing is that Witches and Witchcraft, which is the other one that's there. I mean, it's there. It's at every escape room now, and so to actually have one that is unique, I really like that. The game itself, the gameplay was excellent. I mean, it's very much our cup of tea. It was very much solve puzzle, move on. It was very linear, very sort of padlock and key sort
it made
of thing.
sense.
Yeah, that's it.
It made sense, which is a massive thing.
Really good flow. Yeah, it was excellent. The gameplay was excellent. Yeah, yes. And I think what I liked about it as well is that all of the puzzles that you had were perhaps slightly different to each other as well, which I thought was quite good.
That's very good point, and I hadn't really considered that, but I would entirely agree. So all the puzzles just had their own little slants on them, all slightly different things that you had to do. It wasn't just, oh, find out this code and open that padlock. You had different ways of having to piece the code together. Yeah. And that was a very nice touch. So, scoring
4.5. Reason being is that I am not a fan of a screen in an escape room. Sorry, I'm just not a fan of it. I like the thing is that, especially in a theme like that, you're on a 1940s steam train, and they've got a screen up where they're giving you clues. So I think
it detracts from the theme a little bit.
Maybe, only very, very, very slightly. I just think if they could have had another way of being able to communicate, maybe off like one of the old-fashioned sort of phones or something, that could have been quite cool. I don't know, but perhaps in terms of gameplay, I think that would have just given it that extra edge. So but not taking anything away from it, it was a fantastic game.
Yes, absolutely, I'd agree. I am going to stay at the same score, so I'm also going to go 4.5, because there was something very interesting about the way that the game was. So it wasn't overdone. It was quite, I hesitate to use the word simple, but it was very straightforward. Yeah. But there was still stuff in there that was like, oh, I wasn't expecting the puzzle to be this. Yeah. So it was very, very interesting, even though it wasn't overcooked, it wasn't overdone. So it was a very straightforward thing to do, but I thought it was brilliant.
One thing I would say is that, and we like an escape room where there is a logical answer to the riddle.
Has to make sense. And
it has to make sense. If the riddle is open to interpretation,
that's what
actually, well, more than noises, it just pisses us off. That's what I would say.
Yes.
Are we allowed to swear on this channel? We haven't said.
Well, we have now.
Oh, fuck it. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah. Alright.
So, 4.5 stars.
4.5 stars. Yeah, good.
I want to go host next.
Host, yeah.
I am going to jump in and say that I'm going to give her 4 marks.
Yeah,
there was something she did that is so difficult to get right. Yeah. So we didn't even catch her name, I'm afraid. Yeah. So whoever you are, whatever your name was, you did brilliantly. Thank you very much. She didn't need to give us too much introduction, because she knows that we've done about 40 of these escape rooms.
She also can't stand Curio in Nottingham, just saying. Good. Yeah.
Didn't make sense, we didn't like it.
Yeah.
So what it was is that she didn't give us much of an introduction, because she figured we didn't need it. And she said, look, I'm only going to give you clues if you ask for them. which is good in a way, because then you don't feel like you've been helped along when you want to figure it out.
Yeah.
So we asked for a nudge maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
But she got the clue just so spot on, where she gave nothing away. And you'd read the clue and you'd take a moment and it was like, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
And you'd know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't actually tell you anything.
Yeah, she was...
And that's incredibly difficult to get right. So I'm going to give her full marks.
Yeah. The other thing as well is that she's done lots of escape rooms, and I think
that helps.
That helps tremendously.
You know exactly how to strike the balance when you've done them yourself. So yes, brilliant job.
Host 5 out of 5.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely 5 out of 5 for the host. So, venue.
It's a great venue, actually, to be fair. It's really good, easy to get to. What I loved,
it's quite tucked away.
It is quite tucked away, but what I loved about it is the fact that you've got free parking. They email you to say this is the best place for you to park.
That
a nice little touch that was.
Point. So I got a reminder email to say your booking is coming up, just to let you know this is our postcode, but this is where the sat nav will take you. Here's your nearest parking. We are right by this place here, and you need to go down this street here, and we're right here. And that just made it so much easier, didn't it? Because there was less googling and it's somewhere around here somewhere, and then trying to find a car park nearby. They did all the work for you. So brownie points.
The only thing I would say is that because it's not like in a sort of central part of Milton Keynes, there's not really anything else to kind of do around it, so you kind of go there for that, and kind of that's it. There's not really anything else there.
But then again, that makes it easier to park.
Yes, it does.
So
cool.
Okay, so what do we think in terms of scoring?
Venue. You know, the other thing as well is because the other thing as well is that you've only got 2 there, which a bit of a shame.
I would love if they had more there, because I think they've done a brilliant job in the way they put them together.
Yeah.
So I would say 4.
Yeah.
Knocking a star off purely because there isn't more there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it kind of brings its own benefits because you're not battling with town centre traffic.
Yeah.
So.
I'll go with that 4.
Room layouts.
I mean, there's one bit in this.
And
there's one bit in this escape room which, I'm not giving anything away, but I've never ever seen this before, and I dare say I'll never see it again, in terms of how you go from kind of one bit to the next, and it was genius in how it was
his voice
done.
got very high pitched when he saw it. He was like, "Oh my god, look at this!"
Yeah, it was. I really I liked the layout. I liked the theme. I would say it's probably not as strong as steampunk that we did in Switzerland in terms of the layout. It was a bit different.
Yeah, I think the steampunk in Switzerland that we did clearly had a lot of money put into it.
It did,
and all of the layout was very expensive. It was very modern. There was nothing that was simple or put together. You kind of felt like real professionals had put this together.
Yeah.
And I guess this was, without sounding detrimental, because that's not true at all, it was definitely a lower budget room in steampunk.
Probably.
But they still did so fantastically well with it.
Yeah.
But in terms of the layout, they themed it to a 1940s steam train.
Yeah.
And I think they got it perfect, to be honest.
They did, it was really good.
They didn't overcook it. You didn't think to yourself, oh, there's no way that this would be like this in the 1940s. They got it really, really well. So I would go quite high. I'll probably go a 4 out of 5 for room layout, because I think they did brilliantly. The props they got in there were all relevant to the time period. There was nothing that looked out of place. It was probably slightly lower budget than a couple of others that we'd seen, but it kind of added to it in a way.
I would usually agree with you when it comes to 4 stars, but because of the way that you move from one bit to the next,
that's going to give it.
I've got to give it 4.5 for just for that reason. And I did like that. Yeah. So 4.5 for me if you all come to my side, because we can't give it like 4.25, can we really?
No, let's go 4.5 then.
4.5. What I'd say is that if you are an escape room enthusiast, you've got to try this one, because it is unique. You will not find this one anywhere else. And I really like that I really did like that.
I tell you what, if anyone else manages to do this one, we will give you brownie points if you can figure out which part of it made this one squeal like a little girl. Okay. Is that good? Good. So we liked it.
See you on the other side.